je napravljeno prakso. Zdaj pa po praksi, ki bo trajala približno 2 uri, je pa kosilo. Zdaj pa samo bi vprašal, kot sem naprosil, da povem, ali slučajno...
That the avalanche is right behind him. The person didn't hear it because it's so quiet. This avalanche is very quiet. The person doesn't see it. Signal analysis and flagging, this was, from my perspective of view, this was the biggest step forward. To get a kind of a fingerprint from each signal and to detect a signal very reliable. So this was the third step. And perhaps for beginners it was a perfect improvement. And if you are receiving the flux lines, they hit your receiver in a 90-degree angle, which means there is no way to go. Where should we go? Should we go through the hell or through heaven? This is still a big issue today. And there is a solution for this problem today. And the solution is the smart antenna. If this beacon is buried vertically, this antenna is switched off, this antenna is switched on, which means that you have a horizontally aligned antenna flux line. And you can search straight. You get a long range and a strong signal. If this one is transmitting vertical, you get almost no range. You get less than half, 17 meters. This is the average range worldwide when you calculate every transmitter. Then you are happy. And if you have this position, you are also happy because it transmits on this antenna. When you are searching for this one or a similar transceiver in this configuration, you get 65% of range. And when you search with this, when you're buried with this one and you're searching with your transceiver, you get also 65%. But in case you have this position, you get 91%. This is the benefit. And there's a spring in there, so you can move those segments. Which segment? There's an arrow. On the orange, there's an arrow, and the second segment gives you the indication for the avalanche forecast, number 1 to number 5. Next step is a mountain with a black base or with a white base. Let's say it's above a certain sea level, so the peak itself should be black. Okay? Next step is the height. So it should be above 2,000. Place it northwest to northeast. And then you close it. And there's a line to read it. So I don't know how ski touring works in Slovenia, but in Tyrol it is the following. Did you hear this forecast in the morning? Yes, was the reply. It's always the same. Yes, I heard the forecast. It is not so bad today. This is the answer, huh? And if you do this, if you don't have a paper or if you don't have a cell phone to make it proof, use this one. It's just a reminder. Convert it in an audible and visible signal. Audible means loudspeaker, visible means LEDs. The digital beacons, they get the same signal. Flux lines are working. The flux line starts here, gets out, turns around, and gets in here again. It has -19. So this is 3 years old. It has -20. So so it's the same. This is not important. So frequency drift is not an issue. This is only marketing. Okay? Every beacon works on this one. Here is the battery in. So this is the battery. Antenna 1, antenna 2, and this is antenna 3. This is the converter for the battery power. This one converts the battery. Can I get your camera? No, this one. So when I use a camera, I get this one. Did you see? 33. Okay. So there's interference from this one. Now there is no interference. Okay. But when I do this one, I get interference. Okay. Now I have 27 meter. Okay. So I can hear the interference now in here. No? Yes. Okay. No? Yes, I get 12 meter and 1 victim now. Okay. And now there is interference. Okay. So whenever you start to search, make sure everybody is on search or everybody is off. If it's safe, everybody should be on. If it's dangerous, everybody should have a kind of a automatic revert mode to transmit mode. Go to search, stay in search, but make sure your beacon reverts to transmit. One signal, we can hear it here. One signal is there. So, please follow the arrow.
Zdaj mogoče čas, da povem, da smo danes pa na izobraževanju, ki ga je pripravil Iglu, se pravi v zvezi s firmo Ortovox oziroma lavinskimi žolnami, ki jih ta firma dela. No in zdaj smo že po teoriji tule zunaj in podobno kot včeraj na Pipsu se tudi tu dogajajo aktivnosti.
Z obema rokama.
Stay in receive mode. So only one by one now. We have one signal in here. Don't go one by one. So which one is it? So you remember yours?
Yes.
You remember?
Yeah. I hope so.
But don't go down. Okay. Which one?
Just one.
Which one?
No. Where is which one?
Which one? Is this one?
Yeah, no, this.
This one?
Yeah.
You sure?
I think.
Good.
Yeah.
You flag it?
Okay.
Good. And please go.
Yeah.
So you should always search very precise. The more precise you work here, the more precise you go in.
Yeah, this one.
1 meter, 1 meter, 0.9. 0.9. 1 meter. So this is 0.9. Huh? You are not married, huh? Or maybe only a few years married. From here, you can walk fast. What means fast? I mean, you shouldn't ski, because then you are too fast. But you can walk fast. But from here, from 10 meter to 5 meter to 0, we should walk slowly. And we should walk very precise. When we work precise here, then we hit the transceiver, because the antenna is in like that. And we always get in this position to the transmitter. And once we are in the pinpointing, we always do this one. This one. And then we check on the right side and we check on the left side. We do not do this one. We don't do this one. This does not work. So just shift it parallel and then shift it in self-test. And the self-test is very precise.
Also with S1.
Same with S1. Same system. Distance indication is not reliable. You go this way, and then this way, and then this way, and this way. Only when the beacon is like this one. Then you go straight from here, or you go like this one. 83 milliseconds for the signal itself, and no signal deviation. Okay, there is a difference in the cycle. There is a difference in the deviation. There is a difference in the length of the signal. But if they overlap,